What's up, you guys? It's Steve here. And if you thought that federal unemployment benefits were just going to expire and drift away quietly, silently into the night without a fight, well, you might want to think again. Buckle your seatbelts, you guys. This is your federal unemployment update and your federal unemployment extension update, you guys. Now, today is officially September 6th. It's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to you and your family, and is the official end date of the current federal unemployment extension for PUA, PEUC, the $300 per week FPUC boost, and the $100 per week MEUC boost. Those federal programs are officially expiring today. Now, the vast majority of those that collect federal unemployment benefits probably filed their last certification for their federal claim on the 4th or the 5th, as the majority of states do so on Saturdays and Sundays. But the federal end date is today. Well, you guys, I already reported this to you in previous updates that there's members of Congress, mostly Democratic progressives, that are saying now is not the time, and they're looking to flip President Joe Biden on this. And take a look at some of these statements that have just come out this weekend, you guys. Over the next few weeks, millions of Americans will lose their enhanced unemployment and will face eviction and food insecurity. Biden's response? We're ending all those things that are the things that are keeping people from going back to work. Now, Anthony Zankis of the School of Social Work in Columbus University said, Joe Biden, he is our enemy. Wow. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Joe Biden seems to not make a lot of people happy right now, and they're saying he needs to extend this, and if his stance is to end it, he's the enemy of the American people right now, you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Take a look at this one. Salem Snow, a Pennsylvania activist running for the U.S. House in 2022, somebody that's trying to get into Congress right now, says extend unemployment benefits. There are millions of people that have been relying on these programs to survive, and we're still in the middle of this pandemic. Congress is going to have more American blood on their hands if they don't do something, you guys. Wow, strong words. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Take a look at this one. Came out from Jeff Stein of the Washington Post. Biden needs to reverse his position on unemployment insurance today and call on Congress to extend benefits. The facts on the ground have changed since he first announced that he supported benefits expiring in September. Let me know your thoughts. He's saying that he said let them expire, but things have changed, and we need to keep this extension rolling, you guys. Now, take a look at these headlines that are rolling out. These came out this weekend, just yesterday. Democrats are under fire over unemployment benefit cliff as the pandemic surges and job growth slows, you guys. And yes, this actually came out as breaking news because the job growth was so bad. But first, take a look at these pandemic results, you guys. Friday, 191,000 new cases of the pandemic in the United States alone, with a 7-day moving average at 163,000. Take a look at this. The new Mu variant is out, you guys. And look at this. It might be able to evade immunity from vaccines. Regardless of whether you've been vaccinated or not, they're saying this Mu variant can still affect you. And it has been detected in almost every U.S. state now in our country. And yes, you guys, here's the report on the jobs. Came out as breaking news because it was so bad. Only 235,000 new jobs, a giant letdown in August for payrolls, you guys. And we literally have more unemployment claim filings in a week than we had new jobs last month. And if that's the case, if the pandemic is surging, jobs are really bad with the economy right now, do we need to have an extension? Do we need more stimulus? Do we need more unemployment? And take a look at this, you guys. This headline just came out yesterday. Crisis isn't over. Progressives are pushing Biden to revive unemployment benefits amid the pandemic. So you guys, I'm going to dive into these articles, let you know as they're saying that they're going to be pushing for this. Now, we're not sure if they're going to extend out or not, but what we're hearing is there is a fight to keep them going, and they're not just going to let these die off without letting President Joe Biden know that he should extend these out, you guys. So let's go ahead and dive right in. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you like and appreciate these updates, keeping you up to date on everything that's going on, don't forget to take a second to smash that like button. Just takes a second, really helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm, lets them know that you think I'm doing a good job, and in turn, they're going to continue to promote my video out so people can see them. Also, leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear all your thoughts on this, and be sure to share this out on social media platforms if you think it's going to help out other people. Now, in addition to that, if this is your first time here, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, come join the Ram fam. I'll keep you up to date on everything going on so you know what's happening. And if you got any specific questions that you want me to answer, be sure to shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. That's the best way to get a hold of me. If you don't have an Instagram account, what are you doing with your life? Get on Instagram, get an account, send me a DM, you guys. And don't fall for the scammers here on YouTube that take my picture and they leave comments down below saying, contact me on WhatsApp at this number and send me money. I don't do that, you guys. contact me on Instagram. It's the best way to get a hold of me. But with that being said, let's dive into these articles. I'm going to let you know about this push that's going on as they're saying that Congress is trying to get a new extension out. Let's take a look. All right, you guys, so link in the description below to this article that just came out yesterday that's going to get us caught up on the expiration of federal unemployment benefits and the potential extension, the push that we're going to be seeing. So the article says, progressive lawmakers, including Representatives Jamaal, Bowman, and AOC, they have urged President Joe Biden to revive the federal pandemic-related unemployment benefits that will expire today, Monday, for millions of jobless American workers amid the ongoing pandemic. Now, about 7.5 million unemployed workers will lose all of their unemployment benefits, you guys. So right now, all the people on PUA and PEUC that depend on these federal benefits total over 7.5 million, and an additional 3 million people will no longer receive that $300 weekly boost. So people on regular state UI or EB, but they have a boost on top, they're still going to get UI and EB, but they're going to lose that boost of $300 per week. That's going to be 3 million people. That is provided to the states when the 3 federally funded jobless aid programs lapse on Monday, according to estimates from the Century Foundation. Now, we need to extend the expanded unemployment for millions of unemployed workers because this crisis isn't over. People are not only dealing with the pandemic surges, they're dealing with impacts from climate change, from extreme flooding in districts to heat waves and fires in the West, said Bowman, a New York Democrat, in a statement to Newsweek. Now, Representatives AOC, Ilhan Omar, Cori Bush, 3 members of the squad, have already called for extending the benefits, and AOC told Insider that benefit expiration is a, quote, major concern, and Omar said a revival of the benefits was necessary, and a spokesman for Bush confirmed that she supports an extension. Now, but other prominent progressive lawmakers, listen to this, you guys, they got to get those top people on board, including Senator Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Maxine Waters, Pramila Jayapal. They have all otherwise been outspoken on wealthy inequalities, but have remained notably quiet on the expiration of the federal jobless aid. According to Insider, the 96-member Congressional Progressive Caucus are still in discussion as to whether or not they're going to be pressing President Joe Biden to revive these benefits. So right now, the Democratic caucus of 96 members for the progressives, they're still deciding whether or not they're going to be able to get enough support garnished to push for this. But this has not just ended, you guys. They are trying to strategize because there's over 7.5 million people that are going to be losing all of their unemployment benefits. Now, any push to revive benefits, they will hit roadblocks in the Senate. So just be warned that if they go down this road, it's not going to be easy. This is going to be a struggle. Now, with a slim majority, all 50 Senate Democrats must vote to pass an extension, and moderate Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia has said that he won't support it. But we will see, you guys, because with Senator Joe Manchin, we heard this with him on the $3.5 trillion stimulus package as well, saying he wouldn't support it, the price tag was too high, but now we're hearing him say that he can be convinced otherwise. As President Joe Biden came out and said, no, Joe Manchin, we got to get you on board. We need this right now. Things are not looking good. And now he's saying, Joe Manchin's saying he can be persuaded. So I wouldn't be surprised if it weren't the same thing as well for federal unemployment benefits. We will see. I will keep you up to date on that. But just know that even though he's taking these stances against these provisions, it's maybe just that he wants to be persuaded to get on board. We will see, you guys. But reading on, it says House leaders have also shifted focus, though, to advancing that $3.5 trillion reconciliation package to push Biden's infrastructure plan through Congress. So that's that next stimulus bill, along with the infrastructure as well. Now, it says in renewing the benefits in March, the Biden administration and policymakers had expected that the economy would largely recover from the pandemic by September with an aggressive vaccine rollout. But the unforeseen surge of the highly contagious Delta variant, which now accounts for nearly 95% of the U.S. cases, has impeded the plans, you guys. And as I showed you earlier, that 7-day moving average is moving up, and last Friday, 191,000 new cases. And keep in mind that during flu season last year, the high we had was 300,000. So we're quickly approaching that high, and we're not even in flu season yet. So we will see. A lot of people are saying now is not the time to end federal unemployment benefits. So you guys, that's what we're hearing right now on federal unemployment benefits. As I mentioned, today is Labor Day. It's the official expiration of those federal benefits, but I'm thinking that this is not going to be the end of what we're going to be hearing about unemployment benefits, you guys. Now, I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel, regardless of whether they get extended out or not. I'll let you know what's happening. And you guys, thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. I pray that you and your family have a blessed Labor Day. If you've made it this far and you haven't already though, don't forget, take a second, smash that like button, helps out the channel a ton. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell if this is your first time here. You can come join the Ram fam, join the community. I'll keep you up to date on everything. And if you got any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. And remember, regular uploads Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and also random uploads throughout the day as news breaks, you guys. But with that being said, hope this reaches you well. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a blessed Labor Day. God bless. Take care. This is Steve.